Wildwood time in the city. You know what today is? It's Wildwood Day. Wildwood Guitars, Louisville, Colorado. A guitar shop of doom and destruction and diplomacy. And I'm going to share this video right now. Share. I'm going to share it again over here. You know why? Because I'm a sharing individual. When you are a sharing individual. A sharing individual. How's everybody doing out there on this Thursday? The first Thursday since I turned the big 54, ladies and gentlemen. I'm feeling pretty proud. Walking tall, walking firm. Walking at all, I think, should be commended at this particular juncture in time. Am I right or am I right? I'm here with Dylan James Kuchenheimer Schmidt. And we're taking what they're giving and we're working for a living by playing spirited rock music for the people. Now, I am sporting here a delicious Stratocaster. Maybe you've heard of these guitars, the Stratocaster. It features the coveted Mr. Wiggles. They call it a tremolo arm or a whammy bar. I call it Mr. Wiggles. You know why? Because you grab it and you give it a good wiggle and everyone's happy. Hey, Paul Brown, what's going on, Daddy-O? Thank you very much. Everyone seems to be enjoying those doggone interviews. I enjoy doing those. They're a lot of fun. A lot of good, clean fun. We did a couple more this week, as a matter of fact. Just did one with Kirk Fletcher this morning. We did one with Brian Fallon yesterday. That was magnificent. We've got one with Mateus Asado tomorrow. We got a whole bunch of stuff coming out. Whole bunch of stuff. Matt Schreiber, are you at 76th and North Avenue? You're near. You are near. Can you play some country sounds on that beautiful guitar? A couple of days ago, I saw you do it, and it was freaking awesome. Thank you. Greetings from Holland. Sure, we could do that. Mr. Wiggles in the house. Oh, yes, and Roscoe Beck, indeed. As you can tell, I'm still enjoying my phaser phase. I don't think I'll ever go out of my phaser phase. Phaser phase. Phaser phase. Thank you, Eddie. Something to take place, something to take me away from this race. Now city to city, town to town, run around in the shoes of a clown. That desperate, no count, desperado, I keep on low. My business is the sea, been shaking on down in old Colorado. Texas, she's nice, but Georgia's oh so sweet. Steal away from me, darling, your love just can't be sweet. El dream, and it's all that I ask for so well now. Wondering just how that just keeps on the move. You're a dream, and that's all that I ask for so well now. Wondering just how I'm gonna give it to you. Skin it back. I can't find a soul who can take on this mess. Those rock and roll hours, study graves without flowers. Please, darling, keep my mind at rest. Please, darling, put my mind at rest. For a dream, and that's all that I ask for. So well now, wondering just how just to keep on the move. You're a dream, and that's all that I ask for. So well now, wondering just how I'm gonna tell it to you. Skinny bang, yeah. Yeah. We got some movie drums again.
This thing is great.
The movie drums again.
Can someone design me some hardware that works
Well,
for a giant foot?
it is a Phase 95, ladies and gentlemen. Phase 95. We need to get Dylan a concrete block for the bass drum. Yes. That would be a good thing. Am I right or am I right?
Or one that does its job, but that works.
2 Yeti have been sighted. That's right. Here we are. Here we are, the Yeti kind. The Yeti kind. Oh. Thank you for coming to Guildford, UK last year, obsessed with your playing. Well, thank you. Any advice on how to get through a playing block? Well, just keep on practicing. That's the key. Just keep on keeping on. I'm putting these damn things in wrong. I know I am. We're having problems today. The brain is just not functioning properly. That's the problem, I think. I know mine is not. These things are... Wait a minute. Wait a minute. There we go. Now I've done it. Woo-hoo. Dylan, pick a beat and Greg will follow. Yes, we've done that before, haven't we?
That is a good time.
Yeah, it is a good time there one time. Oh, yeah, too much birthday cake? Yes, perhaps. Woo-hoo. Yeah, there we go. Now I can hear what the hell I'm going to. That'll rattle your polyps. Am I right or am I right? I went on that bridge pickup. I put that second voice on those fluents. Back upstairs once. I had the lead channel on my Koch amp with the gain boost on as well as the OTS, and I'll tell you what, it just made it, well, do what it had to do. How about Dylan back there bonhomizing on the moving drum kit? Did you guys see that thing that was on one of the Inner Google portals where they had the drum set? The guy was playing the drum set and it was moving. It was like on some kind of springs. He's going, just go down the whole thing, seat and everything else. That's kind of what's going on here. Nothing wrong with it. Woo-hoo-hoo. Is that all from 210s? Yes, it is. 210s in that amp. Would that be a P90 in that telly behind you? Yes, Joe Sharp. That is the that guitar back there is the prototype for my new Reverend guitar will be coming out hopefully before the end of the year. Dude, your IKEA blues rag was killer. I'm glad you dug it. Yeah, that little Jimmy Page meets Dick Dale. We call that Surf Zepp. And that's actually on the Double the Gristle double CD set from back in the day. He's going to get a little glass of water from Doggity Doggett. When will you be visiting the Netherlands again? Well, we will be there as soon as the pestilence is passed. Actually, yeah, this is a shirt. This is my buddies from Jam Pedals gave me this shirt. That's the Dalai Lama from their delay pedal. And I love this shirt. It's delicious. Tell us about the Strat. Well, this is a 57 from the Fender Custom Shop, 57 Relic. It's a Wildwood 10, so 10-inch radius, 6105 frets, very light body, quarter saw neck. But I do have the Fishman Fluence pickups installed in this. Although the pickups that are usually in them are excellent, but the Fluence pickups are something I just enjoy using, so I pop them in. And double the gristle, double the fun. You're doggone right. What's the second voice of the bridge pickup? Well, the first voice is more like just a regular 54. Second voice, just a little hotter. So the first one, second voice. Yeah, can you dig it? How did you study playing? Did you just practice a lot? I did go to music school over the year. I went to... you were rocking your Gristle-powered telly this morning. A true beast. Excellent, Steve. Rock that thing into submission. I did go to college for music. I really majored in beer. And I was very good at my studies. What? And I studied jazz guitar, although I really just wanted to know how to play over changes and be able to read and write music in a professional capacity. And so I did. Can you dig it? Any tips on how to improve hybrid picking? You are one of the best. Oh, well, thank you very much. You know what? You just got to start doing it and don't stop. You've got to just start combining the pick with the fingers. Start with banjo rolls. Pick, middle, third. You know what I mean? Can you dig it? Will you dig it? I guess the important question. Guitar sounds good. I like it. Oh, yeah. What else should we do? Should we play some jams? I could do that. He's just going to start with a groove, and then I'm going to come in with something. What do you think? Alrighty then. that? That was called Greasy Filth Bucket. A bucket full of grease, a bucket full of filth, a bucket full of grease and filth. Yes, I am wearing shorts today. My nephew keeps calling me right in the middle of the activity. Andrew, Steven. I can't get it right now. Hey, Wayne, what's going on down there in Memphis? Memphis, Tennessee. Do you guys know Scuttlebutton? Does that tremolo through your strat out of tune? Yes, it certainly does. That's why I don't. Well, again, if I was more MacGyver-like, but the way I play, I abuse strats in such a way where I have to tune constantly. That is the one that called me Drade, yes. Andrew Steven. Check out my. Talking, but they just don't know what's in my heart and why I love you so. You got me flipping like a flag on a pole. Come on, sugar, let the good time roll. Let the good times roll. Oh, let it roll. Let the good times roll. Well, come on, pretty baby, let the good times roll. Living in make-believe, they keep a lot of dough up their sleeve. My kind of little babies and the kind that folds. Come on, baby, let the good time roll. Sweet, sweet, eat, sweet. That was kind of an unusual little medley of Scuttleboutien and the great Earl King by way of Jimi Hendrix. Can you dig it? 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 Oh, can you dig it? Any chance of a hint of pink toenails? Oh, we could do that one. We could do a little pink toenails. If I can remember all the words. There's something wrong down. I think we could probably do it.
Which one is this?
It's da-doo-ba-doom. It's like kind of a four on the floor type of thing. When I first saw you saunter, dressed to the nines, well, I just had to snicker, 'cause I knew you would be mine. Now after all these years, to make my life complete, paint them pink, toenails, on those ivory white feet. I said paint them pink, toenails. Let me have them tender. Well, I've never commented about your extremity, and I never said a word about proper accessory. And all I ask of you is to see you walking down the street wearing pink toenails on those ivory white feet, or paint them pink toenails. Well, let me have them tender. About your hair, 'cause it always looks fine. Don't ask me about those clothes you wear, 'cause your fashion sense divine. All I ask of you is to see you walking down the street wearing pink toenails on those ivory white feet. Say paint them pink toenails. Well, no, they just can't be beat. I said paint them pink toenails on those ivory white feet. Toenails. Let me have at them 10 little teeth. Just like that. We've never done that before, Dylan. That was very good. We've never done that before. Someone asked what rotating effect I'm using. I was actually using a combination of the vibrato on the amp and the Phase 95 by MXR working together. That's the amp right there. Ivory White Feet. I dig Ivory White Feet, dude. I dig feet, period. I got a foot thing. Hence the song. Spider, I got a foot thing. This is a good question. Gerardo Moreno asks, Greg, why are you and your son so fucking awesome? You know what? I don't know if that's a question or a comment, but I dig it. And I appreciate that kind of sentiment. We're just, as I like to say, I just do what comes easy to a fool. You know what I'm saying? I just do what easy comes easy to a fool. You hear that? I don't know what that is. Phase 95 is what I've got here. Yeah. Ashen feet. Ashen feet are good. I dig that too. I dig all the feet. But nothing pops with toenail polish like a good old white foot. You know what I mean? Like ivory white, like Northern European, like Irish foot. But I dig all the hues. Don't get me wrong. All the hues are good. I'm just saying, you want the toenail polish to pop. This is all just nonsense. Okay. Jumpin' Jack Flash. Oh, that's a good one. You know, Jumpin' Jack Flash is a gas. A lot of people don't realize that. They think it's just, whatevs. But here, let me switch guitars. I'm going to switch guitars. This is a guitar I did get at Wildwood. It is a Wildwood 1057 Strat Relic from the Fender Custom Shop. And it is delicious. It is super delicious. And I do have my Fishman Fluence pickups on there. This is a guitar I got at Wildwood as well. This is a 63 50th anniversary 63 335. Oh, Allura. Matt wants Allura. How do you charge your Fluence batteries? Where's the plug? Well, on this guitar, it's right underneath the pickguard. On the Strat, it's on the back. I did have a custom install on this one to make it available. Can you dig it? If you go to Wildwood, you will have a special time. Although they're not currently open to the public because of COVID-19. Although you can certainly shop online, call them, all that kind of stuff. But as far as like going into the shop, they do curbside pickup stuff. Is a hot dog a sandwich? Asked Josh. That's a damn good question. I think dads of like my dad's generation might call a hot dog a sandwich. I know he was no stranger to occasionally calling a burger a sandwich. Let's go to McDonald's and get a sandwich. But I think those days are gone. But technically, I'm going to go with hot dog is a sandwich since the basic components are there. Am I right? Okay. Just like that. Random riffery in the key of G, ladies and gentlemen. It's good for you. Random riffery in the key of G. Random riffery in the key of G. Stick to dig a dig a dig a doo doo rick dig dig a doo. How does the bass contour work with the fluence pickups on your Reverend? It does not. So I take, if for instance, if I have like the Pete Anderson, which has the 3 knobs, the volume, what does it have? 2 volumes, a tone, and usually the bass contour, right? Yeah. Or does it have 3 knobs? One of them is the bass contour. I changed it to 2 volumes and a tone, and then the tone is a push-pull for the voicing switch. Can you dig it? If I told you can put a burger sandwich on layaway, pay a little every month, you know what? You just got to feast. Am I right? I was playing cheap sunglasses on that. Oh, there you go. Come on now. Sometimes I get mad at guitars. Sometimes I get mad. Told my mother on the day I was born, said you got a boy child coming, it's gonna be a bad one. Woo! Gonna make all them pretty women jump and shout, then the world gonna know y'all what it's all about. You know I'm here. Everybody knows I'm here. I'm your hoochie coochie man. Everybody knows I'm here. I got a black cat bone, I got a mojo too, I got a John the Cockaroo. I'm gonna mess with you, gonna make all them pretty women take them by the hand, then the world gonna know y'all. I'm your hoochie coochie man. You know I'm here. Everybody knows I'm here. I'm your 7 months. On the 7th day, on the 7th month, 7 doctors say he was born for good luck, and that you can see. I got $7 trillion, baby. Don't you mess with me. You know I'm here. Everybody knows I'm here. I'm your hoochie coochie man. Everybody, what? Ooh, knows I'm here. All right. Can you dig it? COVID-19, don't you mess with me. I think that's a good idea, right? Am I right or am I right? Gristle Grooves from Dylan, you're doggone right. Lyrics adjusted for inflation. You are exactly correct. All right, it's that time of the day where we start asking some questions, or you guys can start asking some questions, see what we got going on out there for the kids. Thank you, Dylan, for rocking with us. Should I be wearing a face mask while listening? Spider, that's up to you, diggity dog it. I play bass while listening to them. I like it. Greg, I struggle keeping my Gibson in tune. Is that what it said? Hang on, let me see what it said. It said, keep Gibson in tune, Les Paul, and 339. Any tips? Jeremy, it is a tough thing. Sometimes... you know what? I find that with all guitars, the stability is key. So when I change strings, I do one string at a time. I keep the guitar in tune. I change one string at a time, tune it up, get it in tune, yank on it. I yank on that son of a gun till it won't go out of tune. Then I go on to the next string. And by doing that, instead of, when I do, I used to be into a thing where I would change strings. I'd take all the strings off and I'd get my magical juice and get all the grime out and so on. And so, oh, look how clean it is. And then I'd put the new string. Well, the problem with taking all the strings off at once is that you've just relieved the guitar of hundreds of pounds of pressure in one fell swoop. That's a lot of pressure. That's a lot of damn pressure. So when I finally learned to just keep the guitar in tune, change one string at a time as I go, yank on it so it stays in tune, it added a lot more consistency to the doggone tension on the guitar. It seemed to help quite a bit. Other than that, magic spells work. Putting a little eye nougat in the nut here for a lubricant. Eye nougat. A lot of people don't know that. Secret of the trade. Pro tip: get some eye nougat, maybe a little ear pucky. Put that in the nut of the guitar. Keep things rolling right along, and it's our renewable resource, if you know what I'm talking about. What? That sounded weird. Okay, let's go down to the bottom here. Sorry, I started going down here. Spray graphite or spray graphite. Who makes my skull caps for me? There is an individual, Denise Porter, who makes them for me from down in Georgia, and I sell them through my website. If you like the hats, the gristle beanies, as I started calling them, you can get them on my website. Are you using any drive pedal or is it just the amp? Right now, I'm just using the amp. I occasionally use my Gristle King pedal, but most of the time just because I just want to go straight into the amp with a cord, and except for the fact that I am using the little handy dandy Phase 90, but it came with its own nice little power supply and stuff, and it's small. You have the gold, Gristle King. That's a bold weapon, my friend. Bold. Thank you from France. Thank you for listening. Song titles: Ear, Pucky, and Eye Nougat, perhaps. Nut Butter. Nut Butter. Nut Butter. Nut Butter. Oh, West Get Funky. I haven't played that one in a while. Oh, I got that damn snare on! When the snare is on, it will make so much noise. When the snare is on. Something like that. You guys doing Hoochie Coochie made my day. Sorry about that. I screamed. I seemed to blow a gasket out of my back of my throat, and it just came out as at some point. But you know what? That happens. Sometimes that happens. Top 3 Keith Richards riffs for me. It's hard to say. There's so many good ones. I do like. I do like some phasery ones too. As long as I have my phaser out, so I can reach the goddamn thing. Or how about? Monkey Man's a good one. That's a good one. Or just. Nasty habits. Take a tea at 3. That's a good one. Dancing. That's a good one. That is a good one. What's another good Stones riffer? Oh, how about the... It's just a cocktail party on the street. They got people dressed in plastic bags. Look at the Shreedle. Look at the back to Shreedle. That's not real. All right. I gotta be in D for that. I hear the click clack of your feet on the stairs. I know you're not allowed, honey. That song would get them canceled in this day and age, or in that would be illegal. Am I right? Almonds. Well, their version of Statesboro Blues is always a good one. see, it's gone. It's already gone. Can't you hear me knocking? That's another good one. Or, right, little Dwayne. Little Dwayne, Dwayne, but Dwayne, Dwayne. One way out. Well, something from Bonnie Raitt. Boy. Guess you got me in sentimental mood. That's a good tune. Never thought I'd be this way again. River of tears. Right? Can you dig it? Mom rock. Well, not really. Bonnie Raitt's not mom rock, especially that era. Got to see Bonnie jam with a Friends band. She's real cool. Totally. Absolutely. River of Tears is a great song. Back in Black. Midnight Rambler. Oh, Jesus. So someone's asking about me showing it. That's usually there's a capo on there, so he's going. So I just have to do it like there's a capo there. Yeah, it's definitely Keith. Little Girl off the Beano album. Right? Burst on a beano, burst on a beano. Oh, your love and peace. Because I'm rocking some shorts. That's right. I'm not afraid of it. Can you dig it? One more bourbon, one more scotch, one more beer. Is that what you're saying? Someone asked about the slide thing. When you extend your right hand index finger playing slide, are you muting? Yeah, so all that stuff with my right hand is mutification. How many pieces is that Reverend Karina body? I don't know, to be honest with you. Let's grab a little bit of... I'm going to grab Old Orange. When you grab the orange device, grab the orange device. Is it true all models of Reverend guitars are Karina? That is correct, as far as I know. Lay down Iceman. That's exactly what was going on there. Lay down Iceman. Who knits your hats? There is a gal down in Georgia that does it. And Marcy Levy sends her love. No way. She's the best. Marcy Levy, Marcy Levy, Marcy Levy. Where the heck is my dingle? Oh, here's my dingle hopper. That's what I'm talking about. Funk 49. That's a good one. It took 3 days for Eric to lay down Sally. Yeah, no switches to the amp as I went from the 335 to this guitar, and you hear it sounds glorious. Lay down into Funk 49. Guitar went a little out of tune there. It's unusual. What are you gonna do when the tuner comes for you? You're gonna run like a banshee in heat. You're gonna run like a banshee in heat. That's what you're gonna do. What time we got? 4:10. Favorite Danny Gatton lick? That's hard to say. Oh, come on. Diggity dog. I need new strings in this bad boy. That's what I need. Life's been weird to me so far. Saw the ad for the Dallas Guitar Show today on Facebook. Looks like it's back on. Yeah, apparently It is back on for the last weekend in July. However, there seems to be an uptick in COVID cases down in Texas. So we'll see what happens. What is your amp based on? Sounds martially. Well, it is when there's distortion. It's also the clean sound is freaking glorious. Is Dylan being punished? No, he went to the other room. I think he's. Are you on the couch, Dylan? Where are you? EL34s in the amp. Woo, Richard Radbill. Hey, how's it going? Can you dig it? All right, folks. Thanks for tuning in today. I really appreciate it. Happy Thursday to you. I'll be back at 4 o'clock tomorrow for the Fishman Live takeover. Dylan and I will be back engaging in more activities. Plans to go back to Denmark. I'm down with going anywhere at this point in time. However, I don't think anything will be really happening in any kind of international capacity until the end of the year, after the end of the year. But we shall see. How was my birthday feast? It was magnificent. Absolutely. All right. Thank you so much. I saw exposed leg. You did indeed, Tom. I'm wearing shorts today. You know why? It's hot. It's hot in the orange room. Summertime. Summertime. Can you dig it? We'll see you on the morrow. Thank you all. I appreciate you tuning in. Have a good one. For Wildwood Live, Gregory Cockery out.